the screen recording maniac, and today I am reading Mr. Celebrity's post. He says he has a picture of Pope Francis sitting next to a lady, and he writes, Pope Francis, a man who sits next to God, supports LGBTQ. What makes us as a country think that we can fight? Now, I'm going to interpret his post as this. Pope Francis is a man who has a lot of power, holds a lot of power, and he's supporting LGBTQ. And the church has not been in favor of this. And this guy, I believe, is Ugandan, if I'm not wrong, and Uganda has been very against it. And this pope has been trying to push the agenda to the African countries. So he's like trying to make it seem like this guy is powerful. What makes you think that we can fight his judgment? Now, let's see the comment section, because that is why we are here. Do you have proof that Pope sits next to God? Let's go to the next. I just want to know where they sit. And then the guy wrote in Kampala. I suspected he's Ugandan. Someone wrote, "Are you normal?" And he commented, "Yes slash no." Guess he's also not sure about himself. He sits next to who? Don't be surprised if you don't see him in heaven. Sometimes I really wonder what these people do. I understand preaching love, but when loving someone, loving people doesn't mean you accept their evil deeds. Loving people, what I usually say is some people are going to go to hell and they're going to hate on people because they pretended they love them by accepting them for who they are, without realizing that if we were to accept each other for who we are, if I am an alcoholic, you're supposed to accept me as that. If I am a sex addict, you're supposed to accept me for that. You're supposed to accept me, encourage me, empower me, instead of coming to me and telling me to acknowledge that I do have this problem and helping me to walk past it. That's what we used to do, but now we are empowering, we are accepting these things, and we're treating it as empowerment, while us, we are just promoting people to have some thoughts that are not, that are not godly. If you are, like, for him, I'm speaking on his terms, not a very religious person, but on his terms, since he's a pope and he's preaching the word of God, and in the Bible this is condemned. Why should he then tell people that they should love and accept these people and accept them with their sins, instead of telling them that this is a sin, we love you as a church, but we are going to help you walk past it? Because that's what he's supposed to be preaching. Why does he want to mix water? This time is not even preaching water and drinking wine. This is mixing water and wine and preaching and giving it to the congregation. So I don't know. Let's see if there are other interesting comments. Who told you Pope sits next to God? I think that is the main takeaway. He doesn't sit next to God, but to Satan. Oof. Who put him next to God? Oof. Let's leave it there because this man is getting roasted.